Yes, good morning, children. So today we are going to discuss about that different positions of an objects gives different positions of images on the principal axis. Okay, so if we have to take the object is placed at infinity. Okay, so the case is what if the object is placed at infinity. So where we are get the image point. Okay, where we are get the image point. Let us see now. Okay, so now first we are considering case 1, that is what object is placed at infinity. Object is placed at infinity. Object at infinity. Object is placed at infinity. So where we are getting the image point. So now, so from for this case, I have to consider that convex lens. Okay, so that convex lens is in the form of this. Okay, so now I have to draw principal axis. Here the optic center is there. Okay, that is represented in the letter P. Okay, now so this lens is having the two focal lengths f2 and center of curvature is also 2 there, that is c1 c2 and f1 f2. Clear? Now so the object is placed at infinity means what, that infinity object. Okay, so that object is emanating the rays are parallel to the principal axis. If the object is placed at infinity, so that infinity object is sending the rays are passes parallel to the principal axis. We know that if the rays are parallel to the principal axis, okay, the parallel to the principal axis, so all the rays are converge at the focus. Okay, converge at the focus. So this point is gives what, image point. So that point is gives image point. So when the object is placed at infinity, so from there that object is sending the parallel rays. So these parallel rays are passes through the lens after refraction. So the refracted rays are converged at focal point. So that focal point is indicates the image point. Okay, image point. So what is the nature of image? Okay, now that nature of the image. So the nature of image is what? Image is point size image. Okay, image is point size Okay, so next case is what? If the object is placed at beyond C. Okay, beyond C means back side of the center of curvature. Back side of the center of curvature. So here lens, principal axis. Okay, focus point and center of curvature, and next focus point, center of curvature. So f2 and c2, f1 and c1. So if the object is placed at beyond C, here the object is placed. Okay, so this is the object height and here the object placed. So from this we know the rules. So while we are drawing the ray diagrams, we have to follow the rules and we have to choose the two rays. Okay, any two rays we have to consider from that situations. Okay, so now I am considering what, two rays. So that is what, one parallel ray and another ray is passing through the optic center. Okay, passing through the optic center does not deviates. Okay, so if the ray is passes parallel to the principal axis, after refraction it can passes through the principal axis. Okay, so both the refracted rays are converge at one point. So this point is gives what, image point. Okay, this point is gives image point. If we have to draw one perpendicular line to this image point, so this point image is gives what, length is gives image length. Okay, image length. So the nature is what, the nature is what, so if the object is placed at, if the object is placed at beyond C, so the image point we are getting in between F and C. Okay, in between F and C. So that object size is, okay, the object size is more compared to that image size actually. Okay, object size is more compared to the image size if the object is placed at beyond C. Okay, if the object is placed at beyond C, so we are getting the image is diminished image and real image. Okay, real and inverted image. The nature of image is, so here real and inverted image we are getting, that is diminished image. when the object is placed beyond C. Okay, so this is beyond C case. Okay, if the object is placed beyond C. Second case. Okay, so this is the first case. And next, third case. Okay, if the object is placed on C. Okay, object is placed on C. Okay, now this is the lens. So we have to draw principal axis. So on this principal axis, focal points and center of curvatures we have to indicate. Okay, so now the object is placed on the center of curvature only. So here the object is placed. Okay, so from this we have to consider two types of rays, parallel ray. So one is passing through the optic center. Okay, passing through the optic center, does not deviates. So another one is passes through the focus point. Okay, passes through the focus point. So both refracted rays are converging at one point. So here we are getting the image point. Okay, this is image point. So when the object is placed at C, means when the object is placed at center of curvature, so we are getting the image also at the center of curvature, and the image size and object size is both are same. Okay, object size and image size is both same when the object is placed at center of curvature. Okay, both sizes are same. Okay, what the object size is same and image size is same if the object is placed at center of curvature. Okay, so that is the nature. So here also we are getting the real image. Okay, real image and real and inverted image. Why? Because here inversions we are observing. Okay, so that top of the image is converting here. So top of the object is converting into the bottom, and bottom of the object is converting into the top. So that's why we are getting the real and inverted image and same size image when the object is placed at center of curvature. So here the object is placed at beyond C, we are getting that image in between F and C, but this is also real and inverted, diminished image we are getting. Okay, diminished image we are getting. Okay, next fourth case is if the object is placed in between F and C. Okay, in between F and C. Here third case is on C, and next fourth case is in between F and C, between F and C, between F and C. So here convex lens. Okay, so this convex lens we have to draw the principal axis. Okay, principal axis. Principal axis, and next so here we have to indicate the focus point F1 and C1 and F2 C2. Clear? So if the object is between F and C, okay, here the object is there. Okay, so this is sending parallel rays, and one is passes through the optic center, so it cannot deviates. Okay, it cannot deviates. And next, so when the parallel ray is passing through the optic center after refraction. Okay, after refraction it can passes through the focus. It can passes through the focus. Okay, wait. It can passes through the focus. Okay, here the focus point is there. So if the ray is passes through the focus and another ray is passes along the optic center. Okay, along the optic center, so both are converged one point. Okay, both are converged at one point. So here the image point we are getting. Okay, if we have to draw that perpendicular line to this image point, So we are getting that real and inverted image, real and inverted image, and beyond C we are getting the image of the when the object is placed between F and C. So we are getting the images beyond C. Okay, beyond C. So in this case, if the object is placed at beyond C, we are getting that image point in between F and C. Here the object is placed at in between F and C. So object is object position is what, beyond C we are getting. Okay, so here the image size is less compared to that here the object size is less compared to the image size. So the image nature is what, here we are getting that real and inverted or enlarged image. Okay, real and inverted and magnified image we are getting. Okay, magnified image we are getting when the object is placed in between F and C. And next case is if the object is placed at focus. Okay, on focus. So same we have to draw the principal axis, lens and principal axis. Okay, principal axis, here the focus point and center of curvature, focus point and center of curvature. So if the object is placed at focus, okay, so we are getting what, so one is passes through the optics, passing through the principal axis, another one is passes parallel to the principal axis. Okay, another one passes through the principal axis. So here that what refracted rays does not converges. Okay, not converges. So that's why, so when the object is placed at focus, so we are getting that image point is at infinity. Okay, so we cannot we cannot get that image point. So that's why we have to call what, if the object is placed on focus. Okay, if the object is placed on focus, so we are getting that image is infinity. Okay, we are getting the image point is infinity when the object is placed at focus. Okay, and next last case and important case ma, that is what, if the object is placed in between, okay, if the object is placed in between pole to mirror. Okay, pole to mirror. So here, so this is a lens. Okay, this is lens. So when we have to draw one principal axis here, so here the optic center P, and here focus F2 and C2, here F1 and C1. Okay, so if the object is placed in between focal to mirror of that either optic center, so here we have to place one object. So this object is sending what, one parallel ray, one is passing through the focus. Okay, one is passing through the optic center, and next so this parallel ray is what, if the parallel ray is instant either passing through the lens, so after incidence it can passes through the focus. Okay, it can passes through the focus. So after refraction, this extended, if this what refracted rays are extends, so we are getting that image point. Okay, we are getting the image point between F and C. Okay, that is a virtual image. Okay, this is virtual image. Clear? So now simply, so this is a very simple and important case. So when the object is placed in between pole to focus, okay, when the object is placed at a pole to focus point, so that object is sending two types of rays. We are considering two types of rays, that is parallel ray, one is passing through that optic center. So when the parallel ray is passing through the lens, after refraction it can passes through the focus. So one is passes through the optic center, does not deviates. Okay, so both are not converges. If we have to extend these rays, okay, if that refracted rays are extends, so these extending rays are converge at one point, so that point is gives what, image point. Okay, this point is gives image point. If we have to draw that normal to this image point, so we are getting that what, virtual image. Okay, virtual image. So that image is getting what, beyond, means what, beyond that mirror. Okay, beyond the lens. Okay, means in front of the lens we are getting that image position. Okay, so this is that what, different types of cases when the object is placed at different positions, we are getting the different positions of images. Okay, so with the help of these diagrams, so So we have to know about that, where the object is placed, where we are getting the image positions. Okay, so from this you have to draw that concave lens ray diagrams. Okay, so now we are discussed that convex lenses. So you have to draw the concave lens ray diagrams. So if the object is placed at center of curvature, where we are getting the image point when we are considering concave lens. Okay, and next different positions means on C and in between F and C and beyond C. So like this, these situations you have to draw that in concave lens. Okay, that is your homework. Clear?